Hello, my name is Daisy Garcia and I will be presenting on the San Pedro Town Council IPSAS case study. The case study reviews the 2023 financial statements for the San Pedro Town Council. Question 1. Determine whether the San Pedro Town Council is required to submit a budget in accordance with IPSAS and explain the reasoning for your answer. The San Pedro Town Council is not required to submit a budget in accordance with IPSAS because it prepares its financial statements under the IFRS for SMEs, as stated in Note 2.1 of the financial statement. IPSAS is typically required for public sector entities that follow government accounting standards. However, the Council transitioned from full IFRS for SMEs with approval from the Financial Services Commission of Belize, indicating that IPSAS is not the mandated framework for this entity. Question 2. Provide a list of components of the statement of position that was presented by the San Pedro Town Council. Components of the statement of financial position from the financial statements includes the following: assets, property, plant and equipment, investment property, intangible assets, trade and other receivables, cash and equivalents. Liabilities, borrowings, current and non-current, trade and other payables, severance payable, unearned revenues, net assets, equity. Accumulated surplus, adjustments due to IFRS for SMEs adoption, prior period adjustments. Question 3. Provide a list of components of the statement of performance that the San Pedro Town Council should present under IPSAS. Under IPSAS, the statement of financial performance should include revenue from exchange and non-exchange transactions, other income, operating expenses such as repairs, maintenance, and salaries, finance costs, surplus or deficit for the period, and adjustments and prior period corrections. The Council statement of activities align with these IPSAS components, though it uses IFRS for SMEs terminology. Question 4. Provide a list of required disclosure notes that the San Pedro Town Council did presently correctly in accordance with IPSAS. The Council provided several disclosures notes that align with IPSAS principles, including 1. General information, 2. Significant accounting policies such as basis of preparation, going concern, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, revenue recognition, financial instruments, foreign currency translation. 3. Critical accounting judgments and estimates. 4. Detailed breakdowns of assets and liabilities. 5. Related party transactions. 6. Financial instruments and risk management. 7. Commitments on contingencies. 8. Subsequent events. These disclosures are comprehensive and reflect good practice under IPSAS, even though the Council uses IFRS for SMEs. Question 5. Were there any deficiencies in the application of accrual basis accounting and IPSAS? 1. Presentation of the financial statements noted in the financial statements of the San Pedro Town Council. If yes, please provide details for your conclusions. Some deficiencies and observations include: 1. Framework misalignment. The Council uses IFRS for SMEs, not IPSAS. While similar in many respects, IPSAS 1 has specific public sector requirements that may not be fully met. 2. Accrual basis. The Council does not apply accrual accounting, example, recognition of receivables, payables, depreciation, which aligns with IPSAS 1. 3. Presentation format. The financial statements are well structured but may lack certain IPSAS specific disclosures such as budget comparison statements, segment reporting, explicit compliance statement with IPSAS. 4. Impairment allowance. A large impairment allowance, example, $11.9 million Belize in 2023, suggests potential issues with receivables management and may require more detailed disclosure under IPSAS. 5. Prior period adjustments. These are disclosed but not fully explained in terms of IPSAS 3 requirements. To conclude, the San Pedro Town Council prepared fairly detailed financial statements, but since they adopted IFRS for SMEs instead of IPSAS, their reporting is not fully IPSAS compliant. The major gaps are the absence of budget comparison, inconsistent terminology, and limited disclosure alignment with IPSAS 1. This ends my presentation. Thank you.